Hello there, welcome to Emerald House of Cars. Today we've got a special treat for you. We're going to have a look around this 2014 Vauxhall Zafira Tourer. It's a 2-litre diesel in black, special edition, Cdti, 5-door, 7-seat, you name it, it's got it. Let's have a look around. First thing we're going to point out on the front are these absolutely unique headlight and fog light combination right here. Let's get in close now and have a look. As you can see, they're in great nick all the way around, no scratchy scuffs, marks, anything of the sort, and the same goes over here on the right. Absolutely gorgeous. You can see there, nuzzled in between there are our front parking sensors, and they're both bookending this gorgeous Vauxhall Zafira Tourer front grille, coated in chrome. It's like a smiley face that just keeps on smiling. It's absolutely gorgeous to look at. I love it. Coming on down here as well, we've got our underside and a bit more grille right there, because you can never have enough grille, especially on a car of this size. So as you can see, it's an enormous car. Frankly, the phone does not do it justice. It is gigantic. It's an easy 7-seater, perfect for squeezing everyone in. It's black, but it has this gorgeous chrome trim all the way down the edge. You can see there's tinted windows in the rear and the rear. Got this lovely chrome rail over there on the roof. Absolutely lovely. And you can see the car itself is in pretty good nick, I must say. I mean, nothing but straight lines all up and down. I do want to point out we do have these series of blemishes down the edge. To see them there, just pointing that out because we'd love for you to come on down, see the car, drive it for yourself, and when you come on down, we don't want you to have any surprises. This is what you see is what you get, and we just want to point those out to you. Now, having a look over here on the alloys, you can see that the alloys are in pretty good condition all the way around, really. The alloys are always the best indication of how sensible a past owner has been with the vehicle. Now, this car does have past owners and does have, I believe, 69,000 and change miles on the clock. How are those miles being utilised? Well, as you can see by the alloys, very, very sensibly. The car's not been ragged around or mistreated, because if it had, these alloys would be much worse for wear. You can see the SE badge and side indicator is still in good nick. Gloss black wing mirrors as well. Lovely little bit of extra window right there on the dash. It's an enormous dash, but we're going to have a look at that enormous dash later on as we get in the car. Let's have a look down here. Second alloy of the two, 2 out of 2. Again, pretty damn flawless all the way around. Lovely big chunky tyres. It's a massive vehicle, can handle the road, not a problem. Having a look here, we've got tinted glass in the rear. Got these really sleek and swish tail lights around the back, and again they match our headlights in the condition of them. Not a scratch, scuff or mark on those. We take the headlights very seriously, especially on family vehicles. As you can see, coming on down here past our tail light, you can see our chrome exhaust there, but the car itself is in good nick all the way around. We've got our rear parking sensors as well, very visible, and our beautiful chrome strip just under the window there. But I'll tell you what we'll do, we'll open it up, we'll have a look inside, and you can see, first things first, chrome strip all the way across, and you can see those back 2 seats right there. Now, having a look over here, you can see they're not just flippy dippy, squeeze them in, let's cheekily call this a 7-seater when it really can only fit 5. No, there's a lot of space, a lot of leg room, and while yes, you can push these seats down and get a large sizable boot, it functions very well, very casually as a 7-seater as well. Also comes with this as well, so if you're out and about and you don't want anyone to see what you got in your boot, you can hide it with there as well. And you can see it comes with our first aid kit there as well.
So would that come from
Actually, let's have a look at that. Let's have a look. Ah, there you go. It is a smart repair emergency flat tire repair kit, just in case the worst should happen, especially if you're out and about with a large family. Nice to know that you're covered. Comes with a Cdti chrome badge, fully intact again. All the chrome on this is fully intact, and if you're anything like me, you love a bit of chrome. You like looking around at the chrome. Having a look down the side of this vehicle again, you're seeing straight lines, and yes, you guessed it, even more chrome down the edge. I do love a bit of that. Paul, you like the chrome, don't you?
I like.
He's absolutely speechless at this car. He is stunned. He's speechless.
Stunning car.
Look at the smile on his face. He's seeing a Vauxhall Zafira Tourer. They are gorgeous cars. Paul's a bit of a family man. Perfect car for the family, aren't they, Paul?
Never go wrong with one.
You never go wrong.
All the style you need. I'll keep running for you. That's all you need.
Completely, couldn't agree more, Paul. Couldn't agree more. Now let's have a look at our next alloy, and you can see again, great nick all the way around. Not a scratch nor a scuff on it. Really beautiful. That alloy is. I think I might take that one home with me. And our fourth one here. There we go. So that's the outside of our vehicle. Oh, just want to point out, little blemish right here on the wing mirror. But let's have a look inside now. As Paul said, it's everything you could ever really need. It's gonna handle you. It's gonna sort you out. You couldn't want more for a family vehicle, and I completely agree. Because have a look at all the room in that back seat. It is so much legroom, so much space. It's not just all about cramming the kids in like eggs in an eggs box. You got to give them space, or else they're going to make this road trip an absolute nightmare. But it's absolutely stunning in here. You got your part leather seats with a lovely stitching all the way around. They're great looking seats. I love the texture. They're very tactile. You can see these seats by touch in the dark. Whether you'd want to is a different question, but you're not going to have any problem with them. You can pull them back. You can pull all the seats down and back, get all the space, utilize it. It's a car with options, and if you're a family man or a family lady, I know for a fact all you're going to want really in your vehicle is options. It won't let you down. Let's have a look inside the front and see what we got. Now, it's quite stylish, I must say. For someone like me, anyway, I think it's quite stylish because you got all these little carbon pieces right here. You've got this stunning, I love the red light. You get down the middle. So you are driving a family wagon, but to me it feels like you're driving an F1 vehicle. It's absolutely gorgeous. Chrome door handles as well. Speaker system. You got a chrome Vauxhall step up as well. Electric windows all the way in the front. And I'll tell you what we'll do. Let's hop on in to our chariot. Right. So having a look around, you can see the cabin is in great nick all the way around. And just like Paul said, it won't let you down. It's a practical car. It's reliable. It's very roomy. And for 69,000 and change miles on the clock, it's in great nick all the way around. Nobody's been putting their cigarettes out in this car. It's in great nick. We'll put the key in, we'll whack it on. And tell you what we'll do, I'll click the radio and we go straight in to our radio. Let me just turn it down there so we can have a chat. Actually, let's put it on one. As you can see, BBC, WM, entertainment. We've got our FM radio on there. You got your clock, your temperature. It's all there you can conceivably need. If we click radio, we can go into DAB as well. We have all our options there. You know, you can change radio stations with this little knob right here, and you get all access of different stations right there. If you can get it in focus, perfect. All right, what do I fancy watching? The BBC Shropshire. There we go. I think we'll turn that off. So there you go. It does come with all the wonderful radio options you could possibly need. But let's say you don't fancy radio, you know, maybe you're just not in the mood, maybe you want to listen to something a bit more personal to you. Well, we do have CD, and there we go. I've got my my Speed Garage classics in here. I do love a bit of Speed Garage. Tell you what you do, if you quote this video when you buy the car, throw the CD in as well. It's a great mix. As you can see, it's playing the CD right now. We do have CD option right there. We also have aux input, so if you want to connect your phone, maybe play some stuff off your phone. There you go. You also have a beautiful button, because I know for a fact when you're driving around and the kids are asking you a question, you're going to have to mute whatever you're listening to, because I do not want them to yell at me. Having a look around as well, you can also configure your sound settings too, your tone. As you can see right there, you can adjust your bass, your mid-range, your treble, all that good stuff. Click and configure, we can have different languages. You can set your time, your radio settings, all that good stuff. It is a radio sound system extravaganza. It's everything you could possibly need, honestly. If you're not satisfied with the DAB radio, the FM radio, the CD, you may as well just start having a chat with whoever's in the car. This is everything you could possibly need. Chuck in some central locking as well, and let's keep moving. We've got our dual zone climate control right here, with some air conditioning, with some windscreen demisting. I mean, it's absolutely stunning, and honestly, it's a lot more powerful than we give it credit for. I definitely must say. I think I'll turn it on for me. As you can see, all the controls are up there, right there. So we'll just turn it on. Absolutely lovely. You can hear it coming out right there. Absolutely lovely. Now I'll just let's turn that bad boy off. But yeah, absolutely wonderful. You got all your options there. So if you're hot, if you're cold, if you just want some silence, if you want to listen to some banging tunes, it's all there. Absolutely perfect. And it's also a cheeky little place right there. So if you want to hide someone's phone, or you just want to hide something you're going to need to use later, you got this cheeky little compartment right there. Coming on down here, we've got our 6-speed gearbox surrounded by this beautiful chrome trim. We also have a electronic parking brake. I believe you see it there. We got our parking assist, front and rear, which actually makes driving this big lug of a vehicle much easier, especially when taking it around tight spaces, trying to get it into, you're parking on a supermarket, got cars either side of it, you need to squeeze it in. This is an absolute lifesaver. Traction control too for your wet days. We also have this sliding compartment of magic. So you got your little compartment there that you can hide whatever you want in. I myself like to hide the old Monster Munch. But let's say you don't want that, you want your cup holders. Bam! There you go. Chrome trim cup holders as well. Absolutely gorgeous. And leather armrest as well. It's absolutely stunning. You even have a little cheeky compartment back there. Let's say the kids want to just hide something. Away you go. No mess, no clutter. Not in this car. We got gorgeous seats as well. Part leather. Great stitching all the way around. I just love the tactile feel of this. This is so comfortable. And it feels great against your body. A clothed body, of course, but it just feels absolutely lovely. I'm sat in this car right now and I really don't want to get out. It's so comfortable. Legroom phenomenal. It's like I'm sat in a big office chair. I mean, you know what I mean? The high back, just, you can tilt yourself back. There's great controls on the side of this. I just love it. But I'm going to have to get out. I'm going to have to get out because I've got to show you the engine. So let's have a look. It's such a shame because I do love sitting in there, but we must go on. The show must go on. So we're going to come around the front here. We're going to get the catch. There you go. And bam, pops straight open. And here is our Vauxhall engine. Now, the great thing about this Vauxhall engine really is that it's undergone our 128-point Emerald inspection. That's right, not 1, not 2, not 3, not 4, not 5, but 128 points of inspection, which means we've had a look at every small detail to do with this car. We've taken it apart and we've checked that all the cogs fit together and make sure that this clock is ticking perfectly and in time. Taking it out for a test drive ourselves. I'm not massively confident with the big cars, but I'm sure if you are, then you're going to absolutely love it because it drives wonderful. It's so smooth. It's quite quieter than I anticipated, which, is a bit of a catch-22 really. I mean, if you're driving quiet, it just means you're going to be able to hear your passengers a lot better. But no, it's a lovely car. Drives wonderfully, handles nicely. As you can see, it's in great nick, especially for the amount of miles on the clock. But it's definitely one of the kinds of cars that I'd recommend you come on down here, see it for yourself, get in the seat, see if it suits you, see if it fits you well, see how you feel, hands on the wheel, take it out for a test drive. We love to meet new friends and make new friends and meet new people and answer questions, anything of the sort. If anything I've said about this car even mildly piques your interest, I urge you, follow those instincts, chase it up with us, come on down and see the car for yourself. So there you have it. That is our Vauxhall Zafira Tourer. It's 2014 2-litre diesel engine, SE Cdti, 162 brake horsepower I believe. It's an absolute little perler of a motor, 7 comfortable seats, great radio sound system, a lot of options for everyday use. You can take it on holiday, you can take it for the daily shop, you can just take it to the park for a little bit of a cheeky drive. It will suit any need that you would have for a motor vehicle. Thank you very much for listening to me go on for about 15 minutes about this car. I do really enjoy it, and I hope you come on down and enjoy it for yourself as well. Thank you very much, guys. Stay safe.